Hello again, and thank you so much for watching the last video where we discussed different training considerations that you're going to be thinking about heading into the European Championships and Classic Worlds. What I want to talk to you about in this video is goal setting. Look, I don't need to remind you all to set goals. Each and every one of you sets up and runs your training a little bit differently. You all are elite level, tip of the spear athletes. You've made it this far. Clearly, you all have some goals and some things that you want to accomplish. What I just want to encourage you is, first and foremost, is not to chase specific numbers at these competitions, but rather to chase a successful performance. And what I mean by that is, start by creating a ranking system of goals, or a hierarchy, if you will, ranking maybe your top 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 goals. Many of you have already shed light on that in the intake form, and I want to say thank you so much for filling out the intake forms. I've taken note of your goals, and so has Peach. And clearly, we're going to keep that in mind as we collaboratively install your game plan as we get closer to competition. But some of those goals may be kind of etched in stone. In other words, you have them down on paper now, and those are going to be the goals that you're going to show up with on game day. Some of those goals might change over the course of the training cycle, depending upon how your training fleshes out. And that's one of the reasons that I say, don't get attached to any specific numbers quite yet, because a lot can happen between now and game day. But when you create a hierarchy of goals, it's really cool because you can put your most challenging or lofty goal at the top, what you want to achieve most. And then if for some reason you aren't able to achieve that, you can come down to the second, perhaps the third goal, and you're just creating multiple opportunities for wins. The IPF World Championships and Euros are two of the biggest, most prestigious competitions throughout the year. The judging is going to be strict. The pace is going to be fast. Like we said, you need to commit to training to an undeniable and an irrefutable standard with your lifts. And we have every confidence, that you are going to train hard and put yourself in the best position to achieve these goals. And then it is our job as coaches to help facilitate that by putting you in the best position to make plays. And so when we come down to the end of this, the take-home point in all of this is, rather than chasing specific numbers, chase a successful performance. And just if you forget everything I've told you, remember this one thing. There is one day out of the calendar year when you can become either a European or IPF world champion. There are 364 other days out of the year when you can hit a personal best. So I would encourage you to not chase a specific number. Look, some of you can win. Some of you might make the podium. Some of you might even be in line for, to hit a world record or a European record. And the good news is some of you might be able to achieve all of those things. But that is to say, when you are process-oriented and you chase a successful performance rather than being outcome-driven and results-driven, the results seem to take care of themselves. So I want to thank you so much for listening, and do stay tuned for the next one where we're going to discuss the role of our team coaches. Thank you so much for watching.